Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? So apparently, DEVIN HANEY versus Ryan Garcia, the drama and crazy event that it was all together, is ultimately going to be settled in a ring. Hopefully this time with two clean fighters, no drugs involved. I just saw that Ring Magazine posted that they got confirmation from both fighters, and I saw that DEVIN HANEY liked the post, and they had been talking to Ryan Garcia as well. Both of those guys showed up to the ring ceremony that just took place. They said that it has been confirmed that in May, DEVIN HANEY and Ryan Garcia will share, they're going to share the same card on the same show, but they're fighting two separate opponents, with a contingency plan to have those two, the winner of those two fights, happen in October on Turkey Al Sheikh's Riyadh season card, right? So Ryan Garcia is going to be fighting somebody, and DEVIN HANEY is going to be fighting somebody on the same card in May. The interesting thing about that is Ryan Garcia just recently posted, "I can't wait for y'all to see who I'm fighting next." And they're talking about the potential opponents is Tank, Boots Ennis, Teofimo Lopez, and DEVIN HANEY. Well, we know it ain't going to be DEVIN HANEY because they're going to fight on the same card to promote the rematch that's supposed to take place in the fall of this year if both fighters are successful. Could Ryan Garcia be fighting Jaron Boots Ennis next? Because both DEVIN HANEY and Ryan Garcia are planning to fight their next fight at 147. Ryan, you already know he intentionally missed the weight for the 140 championship fight versus DEVIN HANEY. So he already made plenty of, statements about him moving up to 47. DEVIN HANEY just recently said bye-bye to 140, indicating that he's going to have his next fight at 147. The only fighter that I just named for potential opponents for Ryan Garcia that fights at 147 is Jaron Boots Ennis. Ryan Garcia said, "I can't wait for y'all to see who I'm going to fight next. I never take no soft, weak fighters. All I fight is smoke." That's what Ryan Garcia said. 147, Jaron Boots Ennis a champion. We all know how Jaron Boots Ennis get down in the ring. Also, he's coming off of arguably a human performance. He looked less superhero-ish. He looked less dominant to a lot of people. He actually looked human in this fight with the rematch versus Karen, right? And so a lot of times when you see a guy who's been stepping on shit finally have a performance where they don't look that great, then you start seeing other people who wouldn't normally go after them entertain the idea of a fight. And so I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. This is all speculation, but I would not be surprised if we get Jaron Boots Ennis and Ryan Garcia at 147 next. That's a huge fight for both guys. Both got good names. We know Ryan Garcia has already shown his ability to sell fights and generate money. Jaron Boots Ennis got his own thing going in Philly right now and building a name for himself. Very exciting fighter. And stylistically, it's a fun fight. I think it's a very unique and I would say, a fight that we really wouldn't have saw coming in the last couple of years. But I think it's a possibility. Ryan Garcia talked a lot of shit about Jaron Boots Ennis in his last performance and talking about, hey, if those left hooks was landing from me, you would have been asleep. Jaron Ennis has been super open about the idea of fighting Ryan Garcia, and he welcomes that match. So if that is the case, we might not see Ryan Garcia versus DEVIN HANEY in the fall because Can Ryan Garcia beat Jaron Ennis? Anything can happen on any given night. Can a clean Ryan Garcia beat Jaron Ennis? I think that's the better question. Can a clean Ryan Garcia who makes weight beat Jaron Boost Ennis? That's the better question. Nonetheless, I think the bigger story here, I mean, is that the bigger story? Because, shit, is the bigger story the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia rematch or the possibility of Ryan Garcia fight Jaron Boost Ennis? I think they're equally big stories. But, I mean, clearly it got to be Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia rematch, right? Because of the whole fact that, you know, we saw Devin Haney take a lot of punishment in that first fight. But then at the same time, Ryan Garcia intentionally missed weight and took performance enhancement drugs, which is unforgivable in my book. You know, that shit left a bad taste in a lot of actual boxing fans' mouths. But for all of these rats and gremlins and roaches running around this motherfucker that praise drug cheats, all because of they hate a particular fighter, that shit really showed me the lack of integrity from boxing fans and some fighters, people in and around the sport of boxing. That shit showed me. I already knew boxing was a fucking a pool of waste and just trash and shit and garbage truck juice. When you talk about the politics and the individuals that circulate the sport, right? That frequent the sport, that deal in and around the sport of boxing. I already knew this shit was a big bowl of garbage truck juice and low integrity. But that shit was like in your face, overt, I ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? With all of these people praising drug cheats. Like, people praise drug cheats, right? So it was a big thing about that. You know what I'm saying? And you got the whole thing about Devin Haney suing Ryan Garcia for the fact that in a championship level fight where I'm thinking everything is on an equal playing field, you intentionally miss weight, one thing, that's already crazy. And then you take drugs, you cheat me. You know what I'm saying? You cheat me out of a fair opportunity to showcase my skills and get a fair shot in the ring, right? So a lot of fans don't like that, but they like the drug cheating shit though. You know what I'm saying? They mad because Devin Haney taking the shit to court, but then they happy about the drug cheating shit, all because they hate Devin Haney. So their hate for Devin Haney supersedes integrity, right? So with all of that shit going on, the rematch is fucking huge. Because now you have Devin Haney with an opportunity to get his shit back in blood. So you getting your shit in court and you getting your shit back in blood in the ring, if you can do it, versus a clean Ryan Garcia. Who's to say that a clean Ryan Garcia still won't put hands, feet, and elbows on Devin Haney? He might. Anything can happen in boxing. You know what I'm saying? He might hit Devin Haney with everything but the bottom of his feet. Shout out to Bubba Doug. You know what I'm saying? He might do that again. Even with no drugs in his system. It's possible. But that's why we got to see the fight. Devin Haney could go in there and adjust. We've been seeing Devin Haney working on defending the left hook. You know what I'm saying? When he throws his jab, making sure he's keeping his right hand up. We've been seeing Devin Haney looking to be in phenomenal shape. You know, he struggled with making 35 and 40. What does he look and feel like at 47? There's a lot of different things, and both of them guys coming in, you know, making the weight. You feel what I'm saying? So Devin Haney could go in, make the adjustments, and actually box smart this time, not get overzealous and try to walk Ryan Garcia down, just boxing and get the dub. Make him look like, you know, an amateur. Outclass him and show that there is a disparity in skills. There's an actual skill gap between these two. Devin Haney could go in there and show that. But that's why we got to see the fight. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. How do y'all feel about how this is being set up? But just like I said, Ring Magazine, they came out and said that they got information from both fighters that that's the plan. They going to both fight in May on the same card, two different opponents. If they both win, they going to fight in October or sometime in the fall. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I holla at y'all boys, man.